Hey Leo, just, you totally came in while I was scratching my nose. Anyway, so we're gonna start off with the male Leos first, and then we're gonna do the females after. Um, Also, I want to say that we're doing like mini post readings on my Instagram every energy update for each sign. And then after the April readings, I'm going to start going live again, and, you know, it's going to be a fun time. Anyway, so for the male, I was going to say, male Leos, what do we got here? Ooh, Ace of Wands. Nice. We're feeling good about ourselves. Feeling very motivated. I look at this castle in the back, and I think there's somewhere you want to be, whether that's you moving into a new apartment, because that's coming up, or there's like something, you know, there's a long road ahead, and there's like this emotional thing you have to cross, because I'm looking at this river right here. Before you get to the house, you kind of need to get to like this emotional like challenge first. And with this Ace of Wands, it looks like it just looks small compared to, you know, what fire you're feeling inside, and you're just like, I don't give a fuck, let's fucking do this, let's strike this match, let's go. Yeah, flipper. Because before, I think you were a little you were a little like that river in the back of this card right here, that's this right here. I can totally see that. And you're just being, I don't know, I'm a little bit afraid of that. What about the money? What about this person? It's like you're thought of it scares you. It's like a once you're there, you get scared type of thing. But it's like, if you're having to deal with people, like an earth sign and a water sign, maybe a combination of both, or just an earth sign that makes you Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that makes you feel like it's hard to accomplish something, especially like if you're moving into a house and kind of like you want to get back with them, but then they just make things worse, and yeah, we get it. But in the end, I mean, I feel like you're not going to go for it, because these are two different things here. You don't want this ace. You want this ace. I feel like male Leos have gotten through a lot of emotional shit the past 2 months since Capricorn season. And you're over it. You're over it. So that's the kind of energy we want. Alright. Okay. I just want to throw it out there that the person's going to come back to apologize. Once the water has calmed in this river here, it's going to be a test. And I talked about this with Aries, that fire signs are going to be tested. They're going to be tested. And these people are afraid of your greatness, Leo. They're afraid of the things you can accomplish. And then, I mean, when lions, tigers, when they're in the circus, people are a part of the audience, and they think, wow, they're so amazing, they're so in awe, but they're so, you know, fearful of it, and the ringleaders just make it seem so easy to be around these cats, right? And this month in April, the universe is your ringleader. It's trying to like take you through the hoops. It's like sparking that match for you so you can, you know, go through the rings, get to the, you know, the castle, you know, your throne, whatever you whatever you want to call it. But first you kind of, you know, take away this person who's trying to you know, pour water on this thing, you know? And this person's coming up. And this person was definitely in the past. They're gonna, you know, try to apologize and, you know, especially if they have Pisces, but it's not really Pisces, it's just the planetary shifts. There's like Neptune, so that's, you know, secretive. Is it secretive? No, I'd say it's like mysterious. Yeah, so there's like a mysterious type of thing. Mystery. What should we do about it? Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. I think you already know, Leo. So, yes, the second wand. It's like once you get to that castle, this is you at the castle at the end. You made it through the river and now you're looking back at the water and all the emotional thing and you're like, yeah, I accomplished that. You know, like I'm totally ready. I can take on the world. Let's go. What's the next step? You know? What is the next step? I feel like you look at this, you know, this thing in the past, whether it's the water sign, you know, air sign, and you're looking at it and you're looking at the world like this is a medal of honor you got here going on. It feel like there's one person in particular there's one person in particular that I'm getting who, this person did drugs. They you know, got you addicted to drugs, you know, hard drugs, and like now that you're not with this person anymore, this person, you know, you're going through rehab and you're accomplishing, and the world would be like the medal thing you get when you're, you know, this month sober, stuff like that. That's what I see. Maybe for like one person. So if you're watching it, you know, congratulations, I'm proud of you. Take on the world, what I'm hearing. If you listen to that song, I think it is called Take on the World by Waves, I don't know. But that is a good song, I find it very motivating for me. Anyway. Whew. Let's see what this next wand is gonna be for April, huh? Okay, we're definitely... yes. Okay, so an uncomfortable time. Yeah, we get that. We get it. In the past, stuff like that. Don't look back on it because it's going to make you feel a lot more, you know, emotional. And it's going to be harder to get over the things, you know, in the past that has happened. You know, especially, you know, to that person I referenced before, like, they got you in trouble with your friends, your family, stuff like that, because it's definitely possible to do that, okay? But anyway, for those who are not going through that, you know, drug addict situation, yeah, I can definitely feel like you're going through some sort of withdrawals. Like maybe this person figuratively is like a drug to you, and you look back on it and it's kind of like one of those situations where you feel, and it's hard to get over somebody you really care about, and Leos really care about people, you know? Let's go to the near future. Ooh, the Three of Wands. Awesome. I mean, it's in reverse, but I mean, it's still there, so that's really good. This... I'm trying to read the cards differently now. So, yeah, I have to rearrange them a little bit. Alright. Ooh. Oh, Leo. Okay, we get it. We get it. The conflict. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. I had this clarified for this top row, and it just looks like there's somebody younger fire sign. I'm getting that is maybe like an Aries, because I don't know, I look at this and I think of an Aries. So if you're dealing with an Aries female who is particularly younger than you, somebody who is I feel like they're very bright, and they, you know, when they're around you, it seems like they're like a little kid, and they're just really, you know, they want to give you the third wand because they feel like they see so much in you. And but the thing is like they don't fulfill that happiness, you know, they don't make you happy, stuff like that. You think about all the things, you think about the things that you don't have. And that's the thing, like, as a Leo rising, and I totally get that, and sometimes I'm like this person right here, and I'm like, man, like, sometimes I wish I was a water sign, because I feel like they get to people emotionally in certain ways that I can't, you know, like I can't nurture people as much because I don't know, that's just me. And those are the thoughts that I have, so I totally feel it, you know, they do something to you. It's just how water signs are. They're just really fucking, they're like the death of us. Weird. Anyway. So, I feel like you look at this person, and you look at the fact that you're missing so much. You're missing out on so much because this person right here isn't with you. And we have so much water on the horizon, like in this picture and this picture. It's like the river just flows back, because this person, once they get in your head, they're just always there. And it seems like everything you want to accomplish just gets farther and farther away, because it's just more harder to get over. And I mean, the bridge is right there. Why can't we get over it? You're probably asking yourself that. Why can't I just get over it? I look at these two cards and I think you have to release it. This is a releation. If that is a word. A releasing. Let's just say that. A releasing. But, this person wants to keep you to themselves. And that's the thing, what I said, like, they want to be the ringleader. They want to be your ringleader. But they can't, you know? They want to keep you to themselves, and they don't want you to succeed, or they don't want you to have these things if they're not there. You know what I'm saying? And that's really fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. It's very possessive. I wouldn't be surprised if this person was a Scorpio or had Scorpio in their chart. But you know, all water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I could see how we are very, you know, conflicted about it. So, So, let's talk about what you do know. Tower. Oh, that came out on the first reading. What you do know, and we have the, Queen of Pentacles, which this person could be a water sign, air sign, or, Aquarius. We have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I almost said Cancer. So if there's somebody out there with a Cancer who has Earth in their chart, this is probably it. Or if this is a separate person, because I'm reading for a lot of people and there's so many different scenarios. But I feel like you know that this person is not going to come through when it comes to living with you. They're probably going to end up gold digging, and they're going to be, just basically burning your house down, the one that you built so far. You could only get so far until somebody ruins it. So it's like, with whatever hope that you have, that it's just not gonna come up, it's not gonna pull up financially for you. So it's just like, no matter how much you want this person, it's like, they're not ready. I feel like this person only provides you sex and not, important things that you would need. So I guess it's probably clouding your mind. But there is something you do know, and that's in the back of it. However, you're not seeing it yet. So, what is it that Leo males need to see? Something you're in denial about. Yes. If you look at this combination here, this Two of Swords with this Queen of Pentacles, right? And then we have the moon right here, and the moon in this card. It's kind of like shedding light here. However, you're blocking it out, or your emotions is blocking it out. Your emotions over your mind, your brain. And the emotions right here, like, again, like a river or a body of water, it's just like, it's getting in the way, and eventually you surround yourself with it, and then you drown, Leo. So what is it? I think you know. But the advice is, how do we build a bridge and get over it? How do we build a bridge and get over it? Because that is really hard, right? Death. Yes. Probably a Scorpio. It seems like it never ends. Libra. Okay, we have Libra, we have Capricorn, and we have Scorpio. Aquarius. Pisces. I'm hearing, when are things ever gonna change? But the fact is, it's not. I think you know that. And it's like, the sleepless nights, it's, you're probably wondering, when is the sun gonna come up? You're probably this priest right here, in your own, in your own way. You're begging for the sun to come up. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, they're the death card, and you are the priest, and they're like, when is the sun gonna come up? Why can't you just give me a break? Give me a break. But there are no breaks in toxicity. It's just hard labor, and I feel like you're gonna work until you destroy yourself. if you keep yourself in it, you know? I'm hearing kill your mind. Okay. What needs to be eliminated right here with the devil? Reunion, injustice, drinking, incooperation, high priestess. And then we have your, you know, this guy. Okay. Whew. If you have water in your chart, you know it's your emotions straight up. You know it's probably your drinking that is making everything worse, so you kind of need to you're associating your drinking with a good time that you had, whether it was a good time with your friends, you know, a kind of nostalgia, which is, you know, nostalgia is a form of depression, which is, you know, the Quietest Revolution said that, and that is so fucking true. Shout out to her, man, she's the best. Anyway, yes. Nostalgia is a form of depression, but it's not gonna get you anywhere. You see how these two things coincide? It's like, you think it's this, but it's not. It's really like this, and deep down, this is the depression, and this is the nostalgia. So, of course it's gonna be imbalanced. Of course. I feel like you're running around in circles, like a cat. And, you're not, you know, just entertainment for these people, you know? You shouldn't be having to entertain when you are the king, you are the lion, you know? It's dumb. Go for the outcome. Oh yes, the younger fire sign. She's coming up right now. Alright. So. You want to have the integrity and you want to have the strength. However, if you look at this and this, you can see that they all have to do with your self-esteem. You can't feel, I'm hearing you can't move mountains if you don't see yourself. When you see yourself, you really, you know, you see yourself as someone who can accomplish anything, you know? You don't want to backtrack into this, you know? I feel like you're about to go in a circle because we have the page and then we had the two right here. I'm so messy right now. But if you think about it, you will go right back to the Two of Pentacles. And you don't want to go through another cycle right here, because that is inevitable, you know? So you really have to push through, like, really push through. Because this is coming up right here. Really push through, kill your mind, kill your emotions, go beast mode, because this will appear from the clouds that you will not be able to see. And then once you do see this Wheel of Fortune, this will be in the upright when you do the right thing, and everything will just be like, oh, this person, you know, really, you know, fought for me, fought for my attention. They're really trying to lift me up. This is the person I need right now in my life, because they're the sunshine in my life. Maybe you don't even see that yet. So, take the rest, kill your mind, and then you'll come out of that icy coldness of, you know, heartbreak. Okay, Leo males? Alright, now we're gonna go for the Leo females. Good luck to you guys. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Oh, jeez. I didn't think it would be this difficult. Okay. Leo female, let's go. Let's squat up. I'm here for ya. I'm with ya. Leo females for the month of April. We had to take a breath for it. I'm here with you. I'm scared too. Holy shit. Okay, let's do this. Leo females. The Lover's reverse. Okay, so the Mountain. I'm seeing that first. The decision is made. However, I feel like we have two opposing things, which is the Sun, which is gonna be you, and then we have the Mountain, which is, you know, you. It might not even be a choice. It might just be that self-discovery. Oh, look, there you are. Okay, so let's see what this mountain is, which is gonna be the challenge here. The Two of Wands. Yes, definitely getting over the mountain. If you were on top of the mountain, you would be at the Two of Wands right here. However, I think we're still climbing it, you know? We're still climbing the mountain. It's probably going to be really exhausting, and we're just like, I don't see it yet. We don't see the world yet. We don't see the accomplishment yet. Oh, but when you see it, you will know. This is interesting. What is there to see? I mean, the Sun right here would technically be awareness. We aren't even on the Sun card, but I see it here. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. That's all I have to say. Oh boy. Okay, let me move this down. Conflict. This is the same, I would say this is similar to Leo males, except they're having a harder time getting over it. You're just, you know, you're doing the things, however, they haven't done the things, you know, to get over this person. You're doing it and figuring out as you climb the mountain, which is, you know, it's productive, fuck it. I think there's somebody who wants you back. Gonna be a Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, maybe it's Scorpio. They probably have a Scorpio Venus thing going on. And it's, or they could just be, you know, in a toxic relationship with the Scorpio, because that is a thing. The Capricorn could be in a toxic relationship with the Scorpio, and I feel like they are begging, literally begging for you to just not run them over. And I think you're just like, no, I'm gonna run you over. You're in my way. You're in my way. I need to shine, you know? But that's kind of like what Leo does, you know? They're just like really confident in front of people, and then in the behind the scenes they're just like, oh man, should I really have done that? Is it the right thing to do? I'm not sure. And you know, your emotions rise up. Maybe you have a choice between two different people. Like I said, this choice, the thing that was made. And then you're having to deal with your defenses overall. Because I don't think you want your defensiveness to cloud your judgment. And, yes. Okay, so we have, you know, the Three of Cups in reverse, and then we have the World. And then we have, you could very well have Virgo in your chart, because we have the Virgo-Leo cusps. And you were, I think you're realizing with this river right here, ocean, whatever you want to call it, is, I feel like it was too emotional to see things, you know? But the answer is, you know, it's in there, and I think it's telling you to really, you can't avoid the sadness to get over this mountain right here. You have to go through it. And I think Leo males are having a hard time seeing past, you know, the river sometimes, and then you would straight up avoiding it. Because you don't want to feel it again, and that's totally understandable. But it's telling you right here you have to. Even if this person comes back to apologize and it's the most fakest shit ever, you still kind of have to look through it. You kind of have to... you kind of have to... Okay... Let's see, what do I want to ask next? What do you know? Whew. Actually... yeah, we definitely have Virgo, we have air, but I don't think this is it. I think this is the communication you're refusing to have with this person. Because, it's too emotional, and you don't want to look at it with the blindfold. You don't want to look at it. And, sometimes it's like, you don't even want to look at yourself, you know? It's like a, you know, the self-reflection type of thing. like I said, you know, with Leo males, is we're avoiding the problem. Because if we look at ourselves, we're not going to feel good about ourselves. And then it's just going to go off the wall. We're not going to be nurturing ourselves and stuff. We're going to feel like shit. And then we're not going to feel motivated at all to get this 10 of Pentacles, you know? So it's just like, why do we have to look at it when we can just tell them fuck off and go on with our life? Yeah, that would seem like the easy way. However, the universe does not work like that. I know it's fucked up, but that's kind of how it rolls. And they tell you, you know, you're not working hard enough on yourself. You're not seeing all the good things about yourself, so you kind of need to do it. You kind of need to roll past it. And I feel like Leos are doing this thing where they're telling people you're not working hard enough, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. But we're also refusing not to look at ourselves, and that shows like this thing where we are refusing to do the self-discovery. And we almost said self-recovery, so maybe, you know, that's kind of maybe the same thing, but maybe Leos are just so scarred that they don't want to deal with any more. I was listening to Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and I totally got into that Leo vibe. You know, we just want to have fun. Especially if you're a Leo female, that is especially true. Or I got another situation where you're finding out that this person said sorry to a Virgo female, and you haven't seen that because of, you know, the emotional stuff that you feel for this person. You don't even know that this hidden side chick, you know, they've apologized to them and stuff, and you're gonna find out maybe later on that this person has another person, and you're not gonna have it, no matter how much shiny stuff they can offer you, and the dream, and I just feel like you're gonna look past the dream, you know? Yeah, Emperor. And I feel like this is like what you're taking on. You're not going into the emotional part. You're straight up going masculine type of you can't get through me thing, you know? So, but then again, you have this challenge here. It's just like, do you want to be the bruised, battered, defensive asshole? I'm hearing yes, we do. But, is it productive? Okay. Let's go for the advice. Okay, this looks bad. If you're doing this whole, like, I don't want to show my feelings thing, this looks bad, because it straight up looks like you're portraying yourself like this emperor, but you're actually like this in your mind, 8 of Swords, and eventually your emotions right here, your emotional state, it's gonna be like streaming out of you, like you're gonna have an emotional breakdown, a mental breakdown, Queen of Cups reversed, that's gonna be you, and then you're just gonna be raining on your own parade, and you're not gonna be productive with yourself because you're just gonna be, what's the word? pissed off, petty, maybe. Not to be working with this other person, but just maybe with future people in general, you know? Because you're not healing that past situation by looking at it, so therefore you're never gonna get that emotional fulfillment that you would like, because you're always gonna think about the thing, and then your emotions are gonna constantly make you uncomfortable, and then you're gonna it's so many things, we don't want that, Leo. We don't want that. So if we face it head on, you know, like a warrior, and we're showing the universe, you know, we can, you know, jump through the fiery rings in this fucking circus of shit, and we can accomplish it. We can do the self-discovery, and then the audience will just be cheering and all this stuff, and we want to own the circus, you know? The universe is your ringleader. Even though they might be poking you in the places you don't want to be poked at to get through the rings, you know, you kind of got to do it. You kind of got to do it. I don't think this is like, I don't think this is a reconciliation, or like, this is the wake-up call to like the feelings that are dead inside to you, because this is the moon, and the feelings are coming up, and this card keeps coming up in the deck. However, it's not like popping out, and I feel like that is a message in itself, you know? Like, it's there, but it's not there, but it's a reminder that you have to bring it out, you have to call it out, and it looks like there's water here, you know? All the memories of all the people who fucked you over, or all the feelings that you tried to kill, stuff like that. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna be uncomfortable, and you know it. You know it. So, let's get the outcome when you can do that, because April is gonna be fucking a lot of work for you. Just feel it. That mountain looks tall. The outcome. Jesus. Okay. This looks like a lot of people. We have Capricorn again. We have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have fire. I don't think the fire came up yet. But we do have the Emperor, so that could be, you know, a fire sign. If you want to think it's a person. If we're going to say it's a person. So. I think the outcome is going to be all these people. I think you already know that these people aren't sincere, like literally all of them. But it's coming up for you to get over. I don't know why this King of Wands is here. Let's see what this King of Wands is here for. Eight of Pentacles. Oh man, is there somebody you blocked, Leo? Like this King of Wands? Oh man. I feel like this, you know, Page of Pentacles, this King of Cups, these two people don't belong in your space. I think you realize that. I think this is about, you know, finding out who is with you and who is not with you. And then everything will gradually get lighter. I think this is about, you know, after figuring out things about yourself, if you realize, like, people are, who's gonna be on your team, who makes things in your mind, you know, a little bit less dark, things a little bit lighter, and the people, you know, you blocked out because of all the past hurt, maybe even from other people. You know, you didn't need to be so harsh. I feel like this King of Wands has his own problems. If it's a Leo, definitely, because Leo had a fire sign female. It didn't have to be an Aries, but I mean, yeah, you could definitely be this person for a Leo, but or if they were too harsh on you because of, you know, the stuff they're going through, it could be a double-edged sword here. Or a Sagittarius, because we have Sagittarius right here. So I feel like in the end it's gonna be resolved. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be resolved, because this is like, this is definitely coming up right here. So can't say you're gonna be in a relationship or not, but I feel like things will definitely come a little bit easier for you once you refuse a lot of people. You move on from water signs, you know, getting over the past, moving towards the future, stuff like that. So, Leo. That is your April reading. Good luck to you guys. It didn't seem, you know, that happy because April seems like a work in progress. You know, it's a number 4, so we're working on the people in our space, the stability, so that it could be better. So, yeah. I'll see you guys for May. Peace out.